Teen mental health crisis. Suicide is the top reason young people reach out for help. The rise in youth mental health struggles has led to a surge in crisis support requests, with suicide emerging as the most common reason teens and young adults contact the crisis text line. Since 2013, the nonprofit has handled over 11 million conversations, and the trend is deeply concerning. The digital generation's preferred lifeline, according to Dr. Sherry Turner, the crisis text line's chief health officer. 70% of those seeking help are under 25, making Gen Z the primary demographic. This generation grew up with smartphones, making texting a natural way to reach out when facing mental health crises. Unlike adults who might prefer a phone call, teens find texting less judgmental and more accessible. The urgency is stark. Suicide is the #1 topic of conversation among young texters, followed by relationship issues, anxiety, and bullying. The JED Foundation reports that suicide is the second leading cause of death for individuals aged 10–34, with nearly 20.4% of high school students seriously considering suicide in the past year. Younger teens at greater risk. What's particularly alarming is that younger teens, under 14, are more likely to mention suicidal thoughts than older adolescents. Data from the crisis text line shows a 37% increase in mentions from this age group, signaling a growing crisis among preteens. This suggests that mental health issues are emerging earlier in life, requiring urgent attention. Why texting works. The preference for texting over traditional phone calls is not arbitrary. Dr. Turner explains that texting is a primary language for this generation, while verbal communication feels secondary. This shift in communication norms makes text-based support more effective because it bypasses the discomfort of tone and judgment. Crisis text line counselors are trained to deliver empathy through written words, actively listening and validating the texter's feelings. The organization welcomes all kinds of struggles, from severe crises to everyday stressors, offering a safe space for teens to build coping mechanisms before issues escalate. Early intervention is critical. The key to preventing crises is early intervention. Dr. Turner emphasizes that parents should be aware of subtle changes in behavior, such as shifts in sleep patterns, eating habits, social engagement, or interest in hobbies. Distress isn't always visible, so consistent observation is critical. Parents should engage in open conversations with their children, starting early and avoiding the fixing mentality. Active listening and vulnerability sharing personal struggles as well build trust and make it easier for teens to reach out when they need help. The goal is to create a safe space where teens can address small issues before they become overwhelming crises, because suicidal urges can be impulsive and fleeting. Getting support early is the most effective way to prevent escalation. The data underscores the urgency of addressing youth mental health. Suicide is a leading cause of death for young people, and the trend is worsening. By understanding how teens communicate and providing accessible support, we can help them navigate these challenges and prevent tragedies.